we should sneak away and play Monster Hunter.
Okay.
God damn it.
Y'all stop trying to force that game on him.
Fade out to just two players missing.
I killed a couple of Pookie.
Yeah, you did.
And the Buster sword I made from it looks really cool. I like it.
Nice. Does it do poison damage? Is it poison?
Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to our weekly Monster Hunter conversation.
That's right. All Monster Hunter now.
Our weekly Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition online role-playing adventures. Make sure I actually skipped over. We live stream our sessions every Friday evening. You can keep up with our adventures on YouTube as well as catch weekly recaps on roguewatson.com. Let's switch over to this until we're ready to go. I'm Chris, your Dungeon Master. And I'm joined by our awesome players. Eric playing Kazan, the half-elf warlock paladin. Hello, Eric.
Hello, Christopher.
Heather playing Bryces, the tiefling sorcerer. Hello, Heather.
Hello.
Reese playing Tim, the warforged cleric fighter. Hello, Reese.
Hello.
Rochelle playing Corinne, the blue dragonborn sorcerer. Hello, Rochelle.
Hello.
And Raymond playing Halfred, the halfling ranger. I don't want to see it.
This
Hello.
episode sponsored by
Do
Monster
it.
Hunter.
Do it, yes. So good.
Halfred will be played by Monster Hunter. We use Roll20.net for our tabletop campaign, Skype for video chat, and I am recording it all using Open Broadcaster software. As a brief aside, before next week, we should try Roll20 again. Because last time I was in there, they added it. They changed a bunch of stuff with their video chat.
Oh, really?
They've done a big update. But that's an aside. We'll deal with that later. Yeah. Previously on Storm King's Thunder. The battle raged. The ice golems were proving more and more formidable as the battle wore on, as if new abilities of theirs were being discovered as the battle went. Corinne's newfound Dragonborn army was going down against them, and she quickly ordered a retreat, letting the tribe support the party from the back. Bryce's Tyrannosaurus proved invaluable, gobbling up huge chunks of ice every chance it got, despite both it and her slipping around on icy ground repeatedly. The golems and the Warforged were eventually put down. And
Stop it.
And Tim was able to revive a few more of the fallen Dragonborn. Combined with the 3 returning from the scouting party, 10 blue Dragonborn were left of the warband, and despite the losses, still seemed very keen on following Corinne's leadership. The party chose to lead them back to the Great Worm Cavern to make amends with the beleaguered white Dragonborn tribe. Tensions were high, but both tribes respected Corinne's new position of power, and the fact that the Blues had been under the influence of a nefarious outside party. With both tribes now decimated, they suggested the 2 tribes band together for survival, and to remain in hiding away from the Blue Dragon's influence, should she deign to return. Returning to the altar.
There's a Dane of the Dragonborn?
That's right.
Ooh.
Returning to the altar, the pleasant voice greeted them, seemingly pleased that the party had been able to project the white tribe as well as save some of the blues. It revealed itself to be a coatl, a celestial flying serpent, and also revealed the relic hidden from sight on the front of the gong, the bone of the Uven rune.
My bone.
Kazan claimed the relic, and the coatl happily returned to its statue. They still had one problem, in the form of Harshnag, their frost giant ally, who was planned to meet them, but had never arrived. The party spent a full extra day, but there was still no sign of him. With the Eye of the Allfather just a few days away, they discovered that the Dragonborn knew a relatively safe route to get there. After some deliberation, they recruited a few of the tribe as guides and set off towards the west, hoping that maybe Harshnag had just gone ahead to the temple for some reason. Halfred, however, was more concerned, seemingly convinced that Harshnag would not have abandoned the meeting unless something bad had happened to him. When they arrived at the Eye of the Allfather, Halfred's fears would be proven true, as along an imposing natural bridge over a chasm, they identified more than a dozen giants hundreds of feet down below, waiting aboard their longship in the river. And inside the temple itself, a pair of stone giants flanked Harshnag. who is on his knees, arms bound in chains, while a pair of frost giants lorded over him. The party now considers their next move.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Bryce
We
has
retire and become farmers.
Bryce's has noped the hell out of this.
She has jumped. Are you just jumping down the chasm? Ah!
I might. Hey, sounds like a plan right now.
So yes, what you see way down that hallway. So I showed you guys the picture of this last time, but these pillars in front of you are large stone pillars in front of the entrance to this temple. There is, despite the map, there is snow all along the ground here, and the snow is blowing into this hallway about 100 feet in, and where it dies out. It's still bitterly cold here. You can see that the sunlight around you, it's kind of cloudy and a murky day, but the sunlight ends some ways into this temple hallway. But down the hallway, hundreds of feet away, 300 feet away, you see giants holding torches. It appears 2 of the giants are holding torches, the 2 frost giants. Make sure that you're actually seeing the light from them correctly. You are.
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, so the 2 frost giants. The one frost giant looks similar to the ones you fought before. He's wielding an axe, and has his patchwork bone and leather armor. The other one, does not who is right now at the front of the hallway, looks more mage-like, if you will. He's wearing robes. It looks like he's wearing maybe a chainmail vest underneath the robes, but he's not wearing a helmet. And he's got himself a very large wooden staff.
That can't be bad.
So that's stereotyping to think he's a mage just because he's wearing robes and carrying a staff.
I mean, probably.
Maybe he's a shepherd.
Yeah. He looks like a shepherd.
Could just like the style.
Yeah.
He likes the breeze between his legs.
Who doesn't?
And yes, Harshnag is on his knees. His hands are behind his back. But you all can see he's sort of leaning forward a little bit on his knees, and you can see that behind his back he has his wrists are chained together.
Can we tell if he's injured?
Not really from this distance.
Halford says, I didn't really know Harshnag that well. We kind of lost touch over the years. I mean...
Don't even exchange Christmas cards anymore.
Yeah.
I'm thinking some invisibility is required.
I can help with that.
If we could get in there and free Harshnag, or at least if I can get within 30 feet of him, I can tell him we're here. Is it 30 feet?
Halford says, just for the audience, but we have 5 giant relics on us,
You do.
and Harshnag has 1.
We summoned Captain Giant Planet?
His Harshnag's giant relic was in fact his great axe, and you can obviously tell that he has been disarmed. So it is unlikely he is still holding his relic.
I've been reading some Dragon Ball, and it's probably not good to bring our 5 relics together with his relic. So I suggest we hide at least one of ours.
As you all are hiking to the mountains, Alfred's been just reading manga comics. Manga, whatever.
It's a very long journey. What else am I supposed to do?
You could certainly do that. The ground around you is thick with snow. You could either bury it or just... there's the rock of the mountain also on either side of the entrance to this temple. You could easily find a place to hide an item.
Gloating villainous speech coming up where they say that we've brought the relics just as they planned.
Could you remind us what relics we have? I have the
sure,
banner.
I got the bone.
The bone seems
rock.
As long as they don't have a dog, giant dog.
A giant dog.
To sniff out.
We can hide the bone.
Barisis is carrying the scarf of the Vind rune.
I am.
Halford is carrying the banner of the Krigg rune. Kazan is carrying the bone of the Uvin rune. Corinne is carrying the horn of the Uvar rune. And Tim is carrying the orb of the Stein rune. And there's another one, isn't there? That's only... Oh, no, that's 5.
5.
And you're 5.
5.
Yeah, that's all of them.
There's one place we didn't go to, I think.
Yeah.
You know, actually, it'd probably be cooler if we all just activated our giant runes.
All the ultimates at once.
My power is no one can get past me. Hooray.
Juggernaut. Wait, have you ever used that?
No, I haven't really found a use for it yet.
Well, at the very least, we need to get up there and hear what's going on, I think.
All right. Who wants to?
I think I
Who
can
wants
also
to go
meld in
invisible?
stone. You know what? Let me see if I can actually move in stone.
I don't know if meld in stone actually allows you to move. Maybe. Let me look at
Doesn't say, so probably not.
it. I think meld in stone is like you're stuck wherever you melded.
Oh, maybe I have used this. It says you can't be petrified, and I've never been petrified.
That's yeah.
So the plan is just to get up there, invisible, and just free him somehow without the giants noticing.
It's a great plan.
Reconnaissance primarily. And then if we see an opening, we can maybe take advantage of it.
Which we will.
They could just be having a nice little chat. I don't know what the custom is. Maybe they bound all their guests.
I'm gonna regret saying this, but the people who go up there should probably be able to understand giant.
That's a good, yeah.
That's a good point.
That is
Yeah.
true.
This is not I.
That's not me.
I can
Kazan?
understand giant, and I can talk to him while still being invisible. Mentally.
All right. Well, Kazan it is.
Kazan and Halford.
I cast. Oh, and Halford. Halford does speak giant. What?
Oh
Then
yeah.
they wander off and just play Monster Hunter for the next 2 hours.
They've been down that hallway for an awful long time, guys.
All right. I'm gonna
Come,
cast
giants, gather
invisibility.
around the PlayStation.
I'm gonna cast invisibility on Kazan.
Can you cast invisibility and Kazan and I hide in his robe?
Wait, what?
That's not no.
How small are you?
Oh wait. Okay. How high is the inside hallway?
I will tell you that.
Can I just fly and hover or hug the ceiling?
Like some kind of spider halfling.
The interiors have 60-foot high ceilings.
Yeah, they're not gonna
How
look
tall
up
is
there.
a giant?
A giant is like between 30 and 40 feet tall. It's gonna be hard to miss you, Alfred, if you're in light. I mean, Grant, you don't know how well these guys see in the dark, but I mean, you could try to stealth your way that way. But you're also being offered an invisibility spell, so it seems unnecessary.
You can
I
go
didn't
hide
offer Halford invisibility spell. You guys are
Yeah.
assuming I'm gonna cast it on 2 of them. If we
Well,
really
yeah.
need 2 people to go invisible, that's fine. But if this is just for reconnaissance purposes, for someone to go and listen and see what's up.
Yeah.
But if I mean, because I have to burn a 3rd level spell slot for that. But
Yeah, one's enough.
if you think it's useful that both of you are invisible, then that we can do that too.
I would feel safer with having one more up there, and he would be easier to get back to you guys to tell what's going on. If he stays.
All right.
You could use your 3rd level spell slot, or you could use your twin spell. Use a sorcery.
Wow, that's true. Either way.
I'm not sure which one's more valuable to you.
I think I'll be okay. They're not gonna expect anything on the ceiling.
Nobody ever looks up. I've played stealth games.
No, that's okay. We'll cast. I'll use my sorcery points to twin spell it.
Oh,
and
wait.
cast invisibility on both of them.
It's our invisibility icon. Ooh, the ninja.
Yeah.
Can you cast invisibility on an unwilling creature?
You have to touch them. So
I think it says willing, doesn't it?
I don't think so. I didn't. At least I didn't type it into Roll20.
It'd be
It's just a
funny if one
creature
of them
you touch.
disappeared.
it would.
That
Oh,
does
just as
seem like good strategy, but
Just as a creature you touch becomes invisible.
yeah.
Which all they have to do is do something, and then they're visible again. But
Yeah, as soon as they attack, cast a spell or something.
yes, that would be funny.
Do you have to use both twin spells at the same time? Like if you wanted to use twin spells?
I think
What?
so.
Like could you do twin spell, cast invisible on you, and then a little bit later use your other invisible?
Oh no, you have to use it at the time you cast the spell.
Yeah, it doubles the
Yeah.
what you do.
All right, Halfred, Kazan, you are both invisible.
I'm going to be flying too.
Okay, you're flying along the top.
Okay, we'll
Um,
slowly
Halfred,
Make
hold
my way
on. As you guys make it that far. Halfred, you're flying along the top, aren't you? Halfred, do you have any kind of dark vision or any?
where all the tripwires are.
I can, if I can't see anything, I can cast my vision.
There's still light where you're
Why
at,
are
though,
they
actually.
all up here?
all the traps.
All their security
all the
systems.
traps are on the ceiling. Oh god.
You fool.
Halfred, you can clear as you're flying along the roof of this 60-foot tall hallway. You can clearly see that right where you're at, in a 20-foot wide section of the roof of this room, the stone is of a different caliber, and there are cuts that you can see to where it looks like there's a 20-foot wide slab of the roof that is disconnected from the rest of the roof.
It's a trap.
But nothing happens when you except for the fact that you see this.
In Elvish, I whisper stop.
I will
Can't
stop.
remember Huh? Do you
I
know,
will stop.
you know Elvish?
I know all the languages.
Okay. I imagine Elvish is like some sort of soft whisper that giant probably think
The
it's a
sound
deer
of a
or something.
breeze coming through the tree.
Yep. So in Elvish, I'm gonna say stop.
Hammer
There's a
time?
trap. Look up.
Do we need to roll perception to check this thing out, or
Yeah, roll perception.
is this?
Or, Kazan, you be rolling perception. Halfred, you could roll investigation. You're up there, up against these. So you could actually.
I'm very attentive right now.
Yes, you are. Kazan, you see ahead of where Halfred sees, and you see some feet in front of you, about 25 feet in front of you, another section, 20-foot long section of this hallway. So there's one right above your head right now. And then about 20 feet in front of you, there's another 20-foot section. And it looks the same. It looks like...
On the ceiling?
On the ceiling, yeah. It looks like there are cuts in the ceiling and a different type of rock in that 20-foot section.
Is there anything on the floor?
With your 22 perception, you see that there appears to be nothing on the floor. It is... there is scattered snow all over this floor still. But you do not see any traps or indentations or anything like that.
Imagine the DM thinking as I'm telling him I'm flying. Damn it.
You saw the ceiling. Well, if there's not a...
Yeah, but I imagine if you walk under it, you're going to trigger something.
You guys are under it right
Yeah.
now. I will draw you a square of where you see this house.
Oh.
Oh, we're
We
under it?
stopped and looked up and saw it.
Yeah.
Well, I was
This-
flying up there, and so it
this is
was
the-
right in front of me.
This is the section that you flew underneath that you saw, Alfred, and this is the one that you saw ahead of you, Gazin.
They're just sections of the ceiling that look like they're cut away from the rest of it.
Yep.
All right. Clearly, that's designed to fall down and smush us.
Hofford says, "Where are you? I'm gonna carry you."
Well, there's nothing on the. Well, yeah, you can carry me. There's nothing on the floor that I can perceive.
Yeah,
Here,
the walls.
for a second, fly back and tell them what we just saw.
I'm gonna tell them I saw cutouts in the ceiling.
We might have seen some kind of ceiling trap, yeah, like a smushing thing.
Okay, fine. An invisible voice says, "Psst, guys, don't walk forward. It looks like there's traps."
I mean, well, unless it's detected by seeing things somehow, since we're both invisible. That's the only theory I have. If there's no like pressure plate or anything on the ground.
I'll let you go first then.
I mean, with a 22, I'd be able to see any kind of ground things, right? Or maybe move snow out of the way.
You're fairly certain, Kazan. You scan the ground and the scattering of snow that is in front of you on this stone floor, and you're fairly certain this is just stonework.
The other thing is maybe they've got like a button at the front that they can use to slam these things down.
Well, we could have Bryce's make a flying yak.
Yeah. We need a test animal.
No.
Meh.
All right. Do we just continue forward then?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to let him possibly carry me across the next. Do I see? Is it just this one right here? There's not any more?
Yeah, you don't see any more. Halford, I will let you if you're just picking him enough. Well, roll a strength check. Let's see how well you do just to carry him the 25 feet.
Does he want to be carried?
I mean, I could probably jump that.
You probably could.
We'll do a cool move where he's flying in the middle. I'm going to jump, and somehow, invisibly, I'm going to, like, swing off of him.
You're both
then land on the
invisible.
other side.
That's quite a feat.
Well, we're all invisible. Or I'll just do a long jump. I'm pretty sure I can clear that with my strength.
You still don't see anything that you can gather would be a triggering mechanism, but yeah, you're able to jump over it.
All right, I'm at a loss. There must be something. I'm gonna assume I am looking out, going like creeping along slowly,
Sure.
like scanning everything now.
Yeah. As you guys enter this hall, the ceiling in this hall is 60 feet high. It slopes down to 40 feet as you see that at the end of this hall there are stairs that rise 20 feet up to a large set of double doors. Overlooking this hall to the north and south are unguarded 20-foot high ledges that have no railings or battlements. So these ledges here are both 20 feet higher than the hall that you're in right now.
It's just a bridge over the ground.
Say again?
It's like a little bridge over the ground.
Yeah, sort of, yeah.
Are we on the bridge or the sides go up 20 feet?
The sides go up 20 feet.
Yeah. So we're lower
So
than the sides.
you're lower than the sides, yeah.
Oh. This is like a valley.
Yes.
Okay. And there's doors up here?
There's a door at the very end of the hallway. At the very end of this hallway, I will tell you what you see there.
This looks open, though. I can just see straight ahead.
A 40-foot long flight of steps leading east ascends 20 foot to a landing, next to which stands a pair of 30-foot tall granite carved doors with images of giant gods locked in battle with dragons. Kneeling in front of this door is that frost giant with the staff, and he's got he now has his hand outstretched towards the door, and he's just sort of muttering to himself.
Oh, okay. I thought there was okay.
Over here, where the frost.
Right, yeah. I thought there was something right here before the. This is just all a big open area.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's creep forward a little. I want to get close enough to Harshnag to be able to
Sure.
talk to him if I can, which is unfortunately right next to this goddamn stone
Uh,
giant.
you could, if Halford were to carry you, could get up on the ledge. You do see that the walls of this ravine, it's very cold, and like I said, the snow is blown in, and the walls are sort of covered in a thin sheen of frost. So climbing these walls is probably very difficult.
In
But
Elvish, Alfred says he'll carry you.
Okay.
Tell me where you are.
Yeah, I can just mentally kind of tell him over here. I'm right in the middle.
Right.
Nope, over here. Not over there. Over here.
Musters up his strength and grabs Chasm by the
Ah,
arm.
not there. Not there. Don't touch that.
You need to lose some weight, dude.
Hey.
yeah, you try to take off and just your little halfling arms.
I
But-
drop him.
But you can easily try again. That's not.
Come on. I saw you carry the robot.
Here we go.
Alfred just
Hold on.
breaks his arm.
Halfred,
Hold on.
you attempt. Okay, go ahead. Bad things are about to happen, so you reroll
No,
that
no.
one. Okay. You're able to hook your arms under his armpits, get enough of a.
He's slipping, but I get a better grasp and we take off.
Okay.
And we fly up to the ledge over here.
Okay.
And I gracefully put you back down.
Is this actually a ledge or is it?
It's
you
an
said
actual.
slopes?
It's an actual ledge.
Okay.
That is 20 feet
How
above.
high?
20 feet up.
Okay.
Which is about like peck height of the giants that are
Oh,
standing.
jeez. Okay. All right. I'll creep along this ledge then.
Tweak their nipples.
As you walk by. As you walk up, you do hear Harshnag is talking. He is saying, Eilvar, this is foolishness. Even if you get in, even if I tell you what you want to know, you really think the Oracle will tell you where your damnable ring is? And the giant near the door turns his head and says, Quiet, Harshnag traitor. The Oracle will speak to us. The Oracle will tell us what we wish to know. Quiet him, Cleth. And you see the stone giant nearest you raise a very long, lanky arm and just bring it down on Harshnag's ear. And Harshnag just goes crumpling over on his side.
Ah, balls.
And that stone giant says, He said, quiet.
He is a robot.
He's unconscious now?
No, you see him sort of coughing and sort of trying to get himself set back up. He's
All right.
he's
I'm
still-
gonna call out with my awakened mind and tell him, Harshnag, don't be alarmed. If you remember the sound of my voice in your head, we are here. We've come to the temple. If you can understand me, just nod your head.
Harshnag was on his side. You see him sort of set himself back up again. And you see him sort of, as he's setting himself up, he's nodding his head. And he says, All right, Eilvar. I'll be quiet until you're through that door, and I'll tell you what you need to know. And as he's doing that, he is trying to subtly place his manacled wrists on the ledge behind him.
Okay. Yeah, we need to get in there and look at him. Halfred, I need you to run. Well, how are we gonna do this? We need to get the others in position.
I think he wants us to pick the locks.
I know we're gonna try to do that, but I don't want to start anything combat with everybody else 400 feet away from us.
You want combat with 4 giants?
No, but as soon as we free Harshnag, it's going down, son.
You do note, however, you guys are close enough to see this now. The other frost giant is wielding Harshnag's axe. The one with the ice rune carved into it. This giant over here is got it very proudly displayed on his belt.
Yeah, Harshnag doesn't have his weapon. We don't exactly have a sword we can throw at him. But
Here's the plan.
does any of these guys look wounded, including Harshnag? Obviously,
Harshnag just took a little bit of damage, but overall, none of them look wounded. No.
Okay.
Here's what I'll do. As soon as... So you'll tell Harshnag, as soon as you pick the locks, I'll cast Fog Cloud on that giant. I want
Okay.
him to memorize where his axe is, and he'll just run in and grab it.
You want him to like tackle that frost giant
Yeah.
in the dark?
Grab his axe.
Okay. That is going to start combat, though. You're aware that we need to be in position for this.
I'm pretty sure picking his locks and freeing it will start combat.
So I need you to fly back and tell everybody to get in position somehow without being seen while I'm doing this. As I don't know how close they can get, and I'm also worried about those slab traps. So maybe we need to throw
when
like
giants are
maybe-
running out, they'll know combat has started. I'm pretty sure they're ready for combat.
Yeah,
They're a
I
long
mean,
ways away though. It would
they're a
take
long
them
ways away,
a
dude.
few rounds.
And at this point, we don't know the plan. We don't know that you guys are about
Yeah.
to.
So you need to fly back and tell them what's going to happen, which is why you're flying and invisible. So the plan is I'm going to try to free Harshnag, get them close, you come back, and then either Fog Cloud or Bryce's has Darkness, or maybe both. We just blanket this area. And then let loose the Hounds of Hell.
You
What
want them
else
to
you want
run?
part of? Nope, you didn't understand here.
You want them to run in here, or wait for the giants to run out there?
Why are the giants running out there?
Because I assume Harshnag's gonna escape with his axe.
That's a big assumption. You assume Harshnag is going to be able to wrestle the axe away from this frost giant and want to leave this area with all these giants here? I think we need to fight these guys here. There's no reason for these guys to leave this temple.
Except to get their reinforcements that are down below.
Okay.
They're not going to
Flies
kill our
away.
reinforcements. They think they can murder us quickly, which is going to be our advantage. They're underestimating.
An invisible voice says,
Their power will be their undoing.
Hear me,
Don't get
Theory.
too close that
I
you
know.
get spotted now.
right, an invisible
And don't
voice
set
says,
up-
guys, we have a chance to free Harshnag, but we have to kill the other giants.
We knew that was going to be part of
That
So-
sounds not fun and dangerous. So I'm
So-
peace out.
Come
You guys have
halfway.
fun.
Yeah.
Come halfway. Don't get seen.
the... Well,
We'll
see
be
you.
here
Don't-
ruckus.
Don't
know
get
what started.
seen. Okay.
So you guys can see the torchlight down this hallway, and you can also see where that torchlight ends.
Right.
Do we know if... Would Halfred know if giants have any kind of dark vision?
Halford, roll a history check for me.
Would any of us know?
What about all those books I have in my bag of holding? Does that have any information about giant dark vision?
Who here is good at history? Somebody here read a magical
That was me.
book?
That was me.
None of us are
You can also roll a
Yeah.
history check to see if you're magical history brained.
I know all the things.
Somebody paid attention to
yes.
giant clans.
You know that frost giants have no dark vision, but stone giants have a very limited dark vision.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Limited, meaning less than 60, I would assume.
Alfred says, okay, guys, I'm going back to Kazan now.
So you guys should at least be able to get to, like, where the bridge thing starts, I think.
Mm-hmm.
About a minute and a half later, Alfred whispers, I'm back.
Alright, assume that I've started...
What have you started doing? Because what you see on his wrists are like straight up iron manacles.
Let me look at them first.
Yeah.
And don't know if I can actually.
They are iron manacles and they don't have a key hole. They look to be the kind that you hammer in a bolt.
Oh, jeez.
Hammer in a bolt.
Like they're clipped at the end, and there's a bolt that has been knocked into.
I'd have to get that out.
You'd have to either get it out or cut the very 6-inch thick chain that is between the two manacles.
Did we bring our adventurers bolt cutters?
Yeah. Bring the jaws alive. Would that require a check or an attack to try and?
And if you're trying to cut the chains, which would be very difficult, them being 6-inch, iron chains, that would be an attack. But that you're pretty sure that would also make some noise.
Well,
you hammering on chains.
Yep.
You're fairly certain it would take a very great feat of strength for you to knock that bolt out of the manacle, unless you had some other magical means of doing so.
Use Corinne's horn.
My force blast knocks things 10 feet away if I hit with it. So would that count as? I could do it twice.
So right now, Harshnag is sort of leaning forward. He's got his hands behind him, resting on this ledge. You think, because so his hands are back on this ledge by you, and to where you can get on the ledge on the other side of where his hands are.
Okay.
On the other side of the chain. So you see a position where you think you might be able to blast
right up against his back.
Yeah, be up against his back and blast the manacles the other direction.
Okay.
Towards these. These are like sconces over here. What do you call them? Little inlets in the cave wall or the temple wall.
Will that take away your invisibility too?
It will. Yes. If I do basically anything, it takes away. Is he big enough to where I'm basically hidden behind his back? I mean, I guess it would make sound, but...
Yes. Yeah, you are. He is big enough to where you're standing directly behind his back. Would obscure you. But yes, that would make sound.
Dark cloud things do we have at our disposal? Because I would like to blanket this area. As soon as I start blasting these chains, it's all hell's gonna start breaking loose.
Tell Harshnag to start coughing and saying, "Oh, it's the mushrooms I ate."
Alfred is writing a script for Harshnag.
What would that do?
Huh?
Oh, to try to cover the sound?
No, I'm gonna cast fog cloud on him.
Trying to pass off
This
fog cloud.
magical fog cloud is a natural occurrence that he has left.
Don't worry
Yes.
about this. This is coming from my gastrointestinal system.
So I said, "It's the mushrooms I ate."
Don't order the chicken flautas at Maria's. Oh god.
Corinne, you're close
Wait.
enough to see that the stone giants have their backs to you and are just looking at either Harshnag or the frost giant at the front that you heard called Eovar.
So, I mean, I can use the horn to try to deafen them, but well, it wouldn't reach all of them from where I am, and then I mean that would they would turn around and see us, and combat would start anyway, right? So
Let's spell out what everybody's gonna do because we need to have everything happening at once.
once combat starts,
Once
what you mean?
attack these chains, and I assume combat starts then. But that would be like I think we could get a surprise round off if everybody's has something lined up to do.
My plan would be to cast Wall of Fire once you guys are no longer invisible. At least you would not be invisible once you cast anything, right? Or once you attack.
Yeah.
Because then I can cast Wall of Fire. So my plan would be to cast Wall of Fire like here, just like straight across this, damaging these two guys. And then like if they try to cross the wall, they'll be damaged.
Okay.
Can someone tell me what that is?
You see, Bryces, crawling along the legs of this frost giant, the frost giant that is wielding Harshnag's axe. It looks to be a tiny dragon.
Great.
You can pretty clearly identify as a white wormling.
Huh.
It appears to be some sort of pet of this giant's.
Tiny dragon.
Hold me closer, tiny. All right, I like the Wall of Fire. What else we got?
I already told you my plan.
You got Fog Cloud.
I have silence.
Okay.
That'll be good on the mage dude.
How far can you do?
Or
silence?
when he breaks the chains.
Oh, true.
Oh yeah, why don't you just silence that area?
That's not a bad idea at all.
Can someone look up the distance for darkness for me?
Sure. Should be 60 feet.
Okay.
Yes, Tim. Casting silence on that area would, in fact, hide all sound coming from there.
And it's got 120-foot range.
You still need fog cloud though, right? Otherwise, I can see a
Oh
blast.
man, silence and fog cloud together.
Yeah, that would be weird. You're like fighting in space.
A non-floaty space.
Scream, yeah, the boring kind of space. Within 1G.
'Cause our goal is to free him without them knowing. Immediately, at least.
Yes, I mean, the silence will hold the sound. Obviously, once he's free, they're going to see him. If you cast Fog Cloud, then they're going to know that something cast Fog Cloud. But hopefully that will fuck everything up for a second.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. I am relaying this to Harshnag in quick, excited mental tones.
Okay. Harshnag has still been kind of, every once in a
Like,
while,
Harshnag,
talking to
my
the
plan-
giants.
We have a plan. I'm going to attempt to free you using magic blasts. And our allies, we're all going to be casting a lot of spells designed to hide and cause chaos. So things might get crazy. Your plan might be to try to get your axe back, or at least assist us the best way you can. If you have something you can tell us now without giving away the fact that we're here and you're clever enough to say it out loud, then feel free to do that.
Could you just read his thoughts?
That's a spell, and that would break my visibility, but
Harshnag says...
but you can do one of those clever things where he like talks without giving it away.
and Harshnag is clever enough to do that to some degree. And Harshnag says, I understand. Eovar, your powers of control over ice are formidable. And you, Dernier, it was smart of you to take my axe. And you two, Stones, as lanky as you appear, aren't to be underestimated. I won't act against you.
We never fought stone giants before. Do they have any weaknesses?
Jeez.
Though you may be big.
Harshnag says, Cliff, Vought, I know you hold no true weaknesses, and your powers, your strength with your rock throwing is second to none.
So,
And the stone giants nod solemnly. Yes. That
Basically,
is
it's just
true.
This is like
Bad.
Jasmine making out with Jafar. Like, no.
it's bad news followed by bad news or bad news.
No one can defeat the lot of you. You're so powerful.
He's not boosting our confidence at all.
No, he's not. Everyone here is super strong. You guys are fucked.
Okay.
Watch
Harshnag,
for the rock
as-
throwing.
As you're asking about weaknesses and whatever, Harshnag, and maybe you relayed some of this despondency that you're feeling at his answers.
Give me something, man.
He says, yes, Cleth, Vought, any foe that you can see would fall under your mighty stone throws. Aye?
So the trick is to not be seen? That works for everything.
Harshnag
Okay, so the height is bad?
Just gives a big sigh.
All right. I'm not going to free you. All right. Harshnag, are you ready for this?
Harshnag says,
Do you think you're going to get your axe back, or what do you think the plan is going to be? If I were free, first thing I would do.
Harshnag, in response to that question, Kazan, Harshnag
Poses a riddle.
turns to the the frost giant over here, and he says, Durnir, that axe of mine, you know how much I covet it. And that frost giant responds back, and he says, Aye, Harshnag, you stole it from our Jarl. You should. Only one who covets something greatly would do such a thing. And Harshnag says, I would have it back if I could. But alas, I am in these chains.
If only there was an invisible spot. No, not that.
If only I had allies advancing upon you right at this moment.
5 of them would be sufficient. All right. Are we ready for this?
So were you guys planning on casting silence on this, or are you just gonna try to cast? Are you just gonna try to blow these chains off, or?
Okay. It might be best to do silence first, because nobody might realize the silence is in effect until he's free. Like, it's not like anybody's whistling or anything. Like, they just might not be paying attention very well, and I might be able to get a couple tries at this. So maybe start with the silence, and the second I notice the silence in effect, I will be, and I'm telling Harshnag all this, so he is aware. We'll start manacle blasting.
So they still can't see me, right?
No, they still cannot see you.
But I can see through that blackness. Okay.
You can see. It's like seeing like a torch at the end of a long dark hallway.
All right. I go. Should I cast it as a ritual or a spell?
Can you cast it as a ritual?
Apparently.
We sit there for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Everyone just hold still.
Yeah.
I'll cast on it on their that area.
20-foot radius sphere.
Oh wait. My Eldritch Blast requires a verbal component though.
It's too late.
Well,
I mean, with silence on, you might be able to simply attack.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could just, or could I just do like a strength check? I mean, I guess it's the same. Well, let me ask you this:
chains in two.
What would be easier to do? Try and strike the chains over and over, or use strength to push the bolt out?
Well, both would be difficult.
The easiest would be to just cut one of his hands off.
All right, listen, Harshnag.
This is gonna hurt. You're gonna want to scream.
Have you seen?
But you're not gonna hear anything.
Being a giant, his hand's pretty thick.
Yeah,
oh, God.
It's gonna take a few swings.
It's like a butter knife. Yeah, just not.
Are you left-handed or right-handed?
Good news, you don't have to decide anymore.
All right. Once Hopper knows that silence is in effect, he's going to cast Fog Cloud.
That will start combat.
Wait! Don't do that until they start seeing things.
Yeah, because right now, no one's aware that anything is.
Nobody notices the silence. They will notice the fog cloud.
Okay.
So don't do the fog cloud until they're about to notice Harshnag getting free. That's the timing. All right, DM. Which one is it more effective? Me attacking or me strengthening?
You're gonna have to try. Find out. Strength.
Can I gauge what I think?
Based on your investigation roll earlier, how much damage do you routinely do with your Psyglaive?
The average. Well, and do I get like a full multi-attack attack round off, or is this just a single?
It depends on how long it goes by before they notice you doing it.
My average hit on my regular glaive is 9, and my blunt end is 6.
So you would gather that
3 of those.
I'll give you this a little bit because you did a pretty good investigation roll. You gather that the amount of damage you're doing, that would not even touch these chains. You would need to do above a certain amount of damage to even damage them. It's like a lower end cap.
Okay.
And you don't think your Psyglaive is up to that on average.
Okay. So we try to push the damn thing out.
Yeah.
All right.
Which will be just a straight up strength check or athletics, I suppose.
It's both the same thing.
Yeah, unless you have a skill in that.
I do
Or
not.
proficiency in it. Okay.
Kind of like oil or something that would help.
I mean, something that would loosen it would help.
I have a crowbar. Could I use a crowbar?
Crowbar would straight up give you advantage on this because you are literally prying a bolt out of a hole.
Yeah, I'll get my crowbar out. I've never used this thing before.
Alfred pulls out a flask of oil and pours it on the bolt.
Excellent work. I don't know if I can get better than advantage, but...
Well, what the flask of oil will do will lower the requirement.
All right. Oiled and crowbarred.
So...
Ew!
Straight 20. All right.
King!
Kazan, you get your crowbar leveraged in there. It's all oiled and salted and peppered. And you do one full strength, just jerk back, and fully half the bolt comes straight up out of that hole. So the manacle is now half open. It's not fully open yet.
Jesus, man, I rolled it.
What is it? How does invisibility read? Attacks or casts a spell. All right, so you're still invisible.
Well, yeah, that's a big difference then between attacking and doing the damn check.
But Harshnag reacts a little bit to what you do. Like his arms jerk as he feels the manacle sort of free a little bit, and he tries to get his wrist out because he thinks it's open for a second, but it's not fully open.
Damn it, Harshnag.
It's not fully
Play
open
it
yet.
cool, man.
Can he roll a check to try and get it out? Now that it's like half open?
Sure, yeah. Well, he didn't. That reaction was not really him trying to force it open.
Okay.
You could telepathically tell him to do that, but when he jerks and thinks that he's free for a second, the frost giant above him turns to him and says, What are you doing, Harshnag? And Harshnag starts to speak, and no
Harshnag
sound.
doesn't hear him.
Does silence no sound in or no sound out?
No sound can be created or passed through.
Oh, so either way.
Either way.
Okay, so Harshnag doesn't even hear him say that.
No. If he's looking, you might be able to see that his lips are moving, though. But
so Harshnag doesn't hear him say that. He just sees the frost giant's mouth moving and looking at him. So Harshnag does not respond. And Dernier over here, his brow furrows and he takes a step closer. And
I'm gonna immediately start doing this again.
Kazan, you're able to. Yeah, you can do it again. With advantage again. Kazan, you jerk it, and it does not come out at all.
That's what she said.
that was a pretty good setup for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I'm gonna keep doing this as many times as you
well,
want, basically.
The next one will be after a second. Dernier is still approaching, and he says, "Harshnag, what is wrong with you?" And Harshnag still just doesn't respond because he doesn't really know what's going on either. He doesn't.
All right, I can still mentally, because I'm not talking.
Yeah, but you don't. You don't hear the frost giant either.
No, I don't. Shit.
You just see this frost giant over here just silently mouthing words and coming your direction.
Well, he might be focused on the crowbar.
Yeah, I probably am.
You guys probably don't even see this maybe happening because you're behind Harshnag's back.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just concentrating on getting this thing out. But I can see that he's jerking, and I'm telling him, like, dude, you either need to jerk this thing off or hold still and don't fucking draw attention, even though he's already done that.
All right. Are you telling him to try to jerk it open, or are you telling him to relax?
I'm telling him to relax, because I think I still have time to get it out.
Okay.
Of the approaching.
Those of you down the hall here, you guys don't hear this. Dernier say, Eovar, Harshnag is acting strangely.
Let me do another one.
And
They can't understand giant.
No, they can't. So, nobody understands a damn thing that's going on. No one can hear and understand anybody else.
And, like, all of us back here, we definitely don't know what's happening. Like, we're just sitting here like, I guess we'll know when to attack. I don't know.
We'll know the signal when we see it.
But you can still see Harshnag, like, jerking his arms and the other giant, like, approaching him.
You can. Even though you can't understand the words necessarily, maybe you can understand the meaning behind the words, the ominous tones. Kazan, you can make another strength check with advantage.
How smart do we think the stone giants are?
What'd you roll in history check earlier?
20 something.
You know that stone giants are considered. I'll just give you some information, Bryce, with that history roll.
Teach us about stone giants.
Yeah. Stone giants are in the ordning. They are only above hill giants. They're considered stupid by the rest of the giants, but they're not necessarily stupid. They're just weird and antisocial and sort of stoic. They don't have social skills. They're not.
So they're like a little autistic.
That's what I was thinking.
Sure.
They're on the spectrum.
For stone giants.
High functioning autism.
Probably,
yes.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, sure. Whereas hill giants are generally considered to be just stupid, like ogre level, like just dummies. Stone giants are sure on the spectrum. Let's go with that. And so are considered stupid by most, even though they're not necessarily. Kazan, you with a 23, you pop that bolt right out. Harshnag's wrist is now free, but Harshnag does not react to it or move at all.
Yeah.
He seems to be waiting for your telepathic command to move.
What do we do now? Do we drop the fog cloud and get the party started?
I'd say so.
All right, I'm gonna tell Harshnag a magically. I mean, he knows what spells are. He's back fucking around.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna be like, we're casting fog cloud right in the middle. If you think you can, lock eyes with the giant because he's not gonna know what's coming, but you are, and fucking tackle him to the ground and take your axe back, and we're gonna.
Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if one of the stone giants turns into something.
Yeah.
Somehow we
Okay.
need to get that mage out.
You see Harshnag very slowly nod, and the rest, Kazan and Halford don't see this, but the rest of you see Harshnag's big bristly beard sort of spread into a wide grin as he just locks eyes with this frost giant over here. With the way things have gone, I will give you guys a surprise round. The surprise round will be triggered by whatever you do first. If that's fog cloud, okay.
I think that was our setup, right?
Yeah. So that's what you guys are planning? Okay. Halford, I will give you a fog cloud. How big is fog cloud?
20-foot radius.
1, 2.
We need to get out of the
You know what?
silence zone.
You know what?
Don't change the plan.
Don't change. What are you thinking, man?
Make it.
We're
a
not doing
foot.
the Southern Gentleman Merchant routine here, goddammit.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, Jazz.
Give me a 40-foot radius fog cloud.
Can you expand that magically?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'll show you. Give me a 40-foot
1, 2, 3.
radius.
That's pretty
Radius?
big fog cloud.
Radius?
Mhm.
That's a twice as big fog cloud?
Sure is.
Oh, okay. If you cast it as a spell slot higher, you can. I never knew that. You can increase the radius of the fog cloud.
Actually, I want to give you the ringed one so we can just very accurately see.
Goddamn, third level fog cloud.
All right.
God.
I will give you control over this. Alfred. Alfred, you have control? You can put that wherever you want it.
Second level fog cloud.
Oh, second level. Oh, fog cloud's first level spell. Okay.
I gotta read the house rules on fog cloud again.
Yeah, I think they were very complex.
Hopper realizes he has to step out of the silence.
Oh, right.
He casts fog cloud at second level, and everyone just sees fog.
Just a fog just envelops the hallway. You hear Dernier over there yell, "In Onum's name, what's happening?" And then you hear the frost giant at the head of the hallway turn and say, "We're under attack, boy." And at that, I will let everybody roll initiative.
So do we get a surprise round with this?
You are getting a surprise round. They are surprised. Let's roll initiative and then take a break before we start combat. Would you want to?
With advantage, you roll double ones.
Wow. Double ones.
I am not going in initiative.
Well, the blue dragonborn.
Nice. Oh, no, not the dragonborn. The dragonborn looked at Tim on when to act.
Oh, there's an advantage plus and disadvantage plus now.
I don't know what that does. Yeah, I'm not sure what that does.
I didn't read
Well,
the patch
here's
notes on the roll
here's
20
my-
characters.
What the hell?
Dude, don't play with your initiative. Wow, you rolled double twos. Fine job.
My Roll20 crashed for me. It's still trying to load again. So
okay.
you can roll for me.
Why are you rolling with
Oh. There we go.
Oh, who did I roll with this?
rolling with disadvantage on like all, or an advantage on some and disadvantage on others?
That's weird. That's how the character sheet's opened. That's why.
There we go. Oh wait, and then I rolled with advantage. I didn't mean to do that.
Everybody's rolling with advantage and disadvantage.
No one knows what the hell is happening right now.
I was just
16.
I actually have a 6, but I was just testing. Advantage plus.
God help me.
Advantage plus lets you roll 3 dice.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Huh.
6 was in fact 6 was the same. 9 was the same. 17. Okay, I've corrected everything. So everybody in. This is a lot of people. All right. Yeah, let's take a break before we start this combat. We'll be right back. We will start this epic hallway battle.
Boy.
Eric, I'll see you on the PlayStation.
We can get a quick game in.
We can get a quick monster in.
And oh god, so many windows open, so many creatures in the battlefield. And you all have engaged the enemy within. It's not the one I want. The opening of a fog cloud. And first up, Brysis.
That's me.
That's
Okay.
you. Going first.
Well, I was gonna try and polymorph one of the stone giants, but
You can't see them now, can you?
nope.
Did you switch the screen over, Chris?
No, I did not. Thank you for reminding me.
I'm gonna. I'll go ahead and do this.
Okay. 6 meteors. You float in orbit around you. As a bonus action on each of your turns thereafter, you can spend one or two, sending them streaking towards. Okay, so the casting of the spell just creates them, and then on subsequent turns, you can throw them out.
Yep.
Alrighty.
And then to use my little bag of awesomeness, does that count as a bonus action or is that an action?
I think that's an action. Your bag of tricks.
Yeah, it's an action. Never
That's an
mind.
action, yeah. All right, you guys are dealing with a surprise round. So the white dragon wormling will not go. The stone giants will not go. The frost giant ice color will not go. Kazim, you're up.
All right, can I target anybody in this fog cloud, or everybody's just gone? How does this work?
You, not with a range attack. Wait, the house. I read the house rules during the break. To make a range attack at someone in the fog cloud or while you're in the fog cloud, you roll an attack with. Well, that's melee, but yeah, you roll an attack with range attack with disadvantage, and you only hit anybody on a 20. And on a 1, you accidentally hit something. We determine that randomly. Melee attack. Once you're in melee range, you have to do the perception versus stealth to see them, to attack them.
And the perception check is with disadvantage?
Apparently. You wrote these rules.
I know, what a fool. What kind of idiot wrote these rules?
I was just pleased with them at the time.
Yeah.
What kind of dick wrote these rules?
Terrible one.
So no, you can see nothing. You have a vague idea of where everything was when the fog cloud went up, but
Now, these are giants, so if I get close enough... How tall does the fog cloud go?
80 feet?
Does it
It's a
envelop
sphere.
everything? Okay.
Yeah.
Everything's gone.
I will
and
say
can't
that
see.
because these are giants and they're so big, the perception check against them would not be at disadvantage. It would just be a regular perception versus stealth.
Okay.
Because they are like a size. I'm gonna say just because they're a size larger than you. That's why.
Okay. I will... Well, I'm just going to spend my action and cast... Armor Agathis at 3rd level. Which drops my invisibility, but I'm still in the fog cloud. And I will move up to within 10 feet. But, well, try to, where I thought the frost giant was, stay in the fog cloud. And try to threaten his range as best I can. As the frost barrier goes over me.
All right. Harshnag is next. None of you can hear it. or see it. I mean, because the fog
Actually,
cloud
you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? As a I have a bonus action. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my bone,
Oh boy.
and I'm gonna know thy enemy against the stone giant. Pick an enemy within 30 feet. Learn the enemy's armor class, hit points, damage immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities.
All right. Stone giants. Let's see. Know thy enemy. AC. The stone giants. The bone glows in your hand. The Uven rune lights up, and you feel this just knowledge wash over you. You see the stone giant's stony, rocky-looking skin, and you understand that they have an AC of 17. You understand that the one you cast this on has 127 hit points.
Somebody write this down so we know.
A lot of hit points.
And you know that it has. What else is there?
Damage, immunity, resistance, or vulnerability.
You realize it has none of those. It has no immunities, no resistances, and no vulnerabilities. It is simply a big toughie.
A big toughie.
It's a walking rock.
It's a walking rock, yes.
Just want to cuddle it.
All right. So none of you hear. Well, what you all hear is from the silence, suddenly bursting forth. You hear just huge, mighty roar as Harshnag comes running out of the silence in the general direction that he remembered the frost giant was. And he is going to full on just attempt to football tackle this other frost giant.
Ooh.
In an attempt to grab at his axe. So him and the other frost giant are going to do opposing athletics checks.
A mating ritual.
This one is, well, I do not have.
Kia, as the giant attempts to grab his partner's axe. An ancient mating ritual.
This is
Whoever grabs the axe gets to bear the child.
That sounds terrible. This is Harshnag's check. And
Heyo.
this is the Frost Giant's check. Okay.
Yes.
Harshnag.
You wanted that axe more.
He wanted it real more. You all, none of you can see this happening, actually, because it's in a fog cloud. This whole encounter.
We can't understand the language. We can't hear anything. We can't see anything.
But damn, is it awesome.
Simplified for epic moments.
A bunch of epic moments that you'll never know about.
No.
You just hear what you imagine is Harshnag just furiously roaring at this frost giant, bowling him over and attempting to reach down for his axe. And they are currently fully engaged with each other, like on top of each other. That is his turn.
1 for 8.
You grabbed a different stick. That's not the axe.
That's not the axe.
I love you, Dernier. I always have.
Harshnag. Now's not the time.
D&D After Dark.
That's right. Corinne, you are next.
All right.
But then I remembered Corinne was going to do Wall of Fire, so Wall of Fire. Then I'll do the fear into the Wall of Fire.
I'm going to cast my Wall of Fire. So I'll be casting it like right on top of these guys.
On top of them?
Yeah, I think like on top of them. Yeah. So it's so I'll be casting it. It'll be the I guess the width of this bridge, and
How
like
wide is it?
giants. Okay, so it's 1 foot thick.
Oh, okay.
It's up to 60 feet long, but this, so it'll just be like, I guess like 45 feet, whatever this bridge is, 20 feet. And it's up to 20 feet high. So we're just going to make it 20 feet high because they're giants, right? So, and so So when it appears, each creature within its area, so it's going to do damage on the side of the giants, but not on the side we're on.
Okay.
So these two guys are going to be in the wall. So they're going to have to make a saving throw.
Go ahead and roll it for me. Okay. Each creature within its area must make a dex saving throw. Yeah. Okay, they will both roll dexterity saving throws. This is the first stone giant, not the first stone giant. Fails. The second stone giant succeeds. Half as much in the success played inside of the wall. Ends his turn within 10 feet or inside.
I have a +5 to Dex. Fucking giants.
Yeah, you notice that these stone giants aren't as bulky looking as the regular giants. They're more lanky. So you suspect they probably maybe are slightly more dexterous than a regular giant.
Apparently.
So the first one will take 17.
Forget everything you know about giants.
That's right.
Done and done.
Oh, wait, which one took the... Which one?
The top one took 17, the bottom one took 8.
Important thing is they've both been damaged.
Yes, indeed. The fire rages across the lane.
You're gonna die so fast.
Alfred.
Alfred's gonna pump up his shoes and take off. 5.
Pump up his shoes.
He's gonna fly.
See ya, nerds.
Yeah, he's got one of those things on the tongue, like.
Yep. He's gonna fly into the fog cloud. Some shit.
You don't have to do it with advantage if you're in melee range.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm just doing regular perception, right?
Yep, it's regular perception.
Oh shit.
You had double advantage on it.
You rolled. So what is that? 16 plus.
Just regular
4 plus
perception,
3.
right? Triple advantage.
That thing is messing with me. 16 plus 6.
It
So,
calls
22.
to me.
All right, stone giants. Stone giants are not terribly stealthy. You're able to see the stone giants.
Alright, so first attack.
All right, you do hit that one for 6 damage.
Extra attack.
Are you like flying near like his upper body right now? Is that what's going on?
Yes.
Okay.
Shouldn't have said that.
Bite. Stone giants have
Roll
extra
for a new
power.
character.
That's right. 28 for 5. All right, you're rolling amazing attack rolls and shitty damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then,
Ones for all 3 damage.
as a bonus action,
All right, that also hits. Another 7 damage. You fly right up to the stone giant's face and just let loose 2 arrows right into like his like cheeks and then slash him.
turn my bow around and slash him.
Yep.
That's our manic Alfred.
The blue dragonborn step up to you, Corinne. They say, "What do? We can't see any targets."
Oh, jeez. I don't even know. I don't want any more.
Ask for a massage.
They say, "Do you want us to just wait at the front door?"
Yeah, just like stand behind us and just like cheer for us. Like provide moral support.
I mean, look,
and-
their job was to get us here, right?
Yeah.
Like they
Good
weren't.
thought.
They technically
Yeah.
weren't hired to come in here and fight giants with us.
Go work on
about-
making more babies.
How about if they just keep...
With the 2 of you,
How about they keep
you will
watch?
keep trying.
Right now, while this fight is going on, no better
no
time.
It's the present.
Everything happens in 3-second bursts.
That's right. That's right.
How about if you tell them to go stand watch by the entrance?
Yeah, they will
sounds
happily
good.
they will happily retreat and stand watch back here.
You may leave the initiative order.
We're helping.
Excuse yourself.
Not sure if they remember the 16 other giants down below, but
Right. We went down to the river, Corinne. We're dead.
Hooray!
Tim.
All right, so are we not running then?
I mean,
It appears not. You were all. Harshnag has literally tackled one of them, and you guys are attacking the front two.
All right. So far away.
oh,
How far away are you? 80 feet.
And
I
I
want to know
can't
what the Oracle says.
get to them without taking fire damage.
kind of
If
locked
you-
area.
Actually, if you stand right here, like on the, you'll be on the other. I don't know, my thing's not working. Standing right here, you would not be in the. You'd be on the safe side of the firewall. Because the fire's only damaging on one side.
Okay,
But
that's good to know.
Doesn't he have to still hit across from it though?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I mean, the giants
I'm
are in
immune
it
from
right now.
temporary fire.
Oh, okay. It's like,
Which reminds me. Oh no,
Giants.
he's 15 feet away. Okay.
All right, I'll do terrible damage from way far away. Do I have anything else?
buffs maybe?
Actually, yeah.
Just don't miss the people in the fog cloud.
Thing is that you guys are far away in the fog cloud.
Yeah, you can't see
Yeah.
Kazan or Halford right now.
You're not buffing us.
Yeah. I will do a spiritual weapon.
We're in the thick of it. There you go.
God damn. All right. Against which one are you doing
So,
this? Well-
bottom right one.
So, I
Now
will
can
say,
the weapons see?
I will say, you can't. In this case, you straight up rolled a 20. You cannot see them to cast the spell, so the same rules would apply of only a 20 will hit. But you did roll a 20, so I will let that happen.
I can't.
You can't. You literally cannot see either one of these giants right now.
Oh, I can barely see that.
Well, they're in a fog
The
cloud.
edge of the fog cloud is the
Yeah.
the ring there.
Okay, I got you.
But that did hit.
That's-
Were you aiming at the
I
top
see.
or bottom one?
Bottom one.
Okay.
Just keep rolling 20s.
That's all I gotta do.
All right. Now we're in the real combat. Brysis, you're up.
All right. So with that wall of fire there, can I kind of ascertain where one of the stone giants is?
You can ascertain that they would still be where you last saw them.
Okay.
And that's presumably where Corinne put her firewall, where they were when you last saw them.
Okay.
A lot of assumptions with deadly nuclear weapons of spells.
Throw a nuke there.
Actually, I'll throw 2 of the meteors there.
Where at?
Right where I last saw this guy.
Okay. They have like an AOE thing, don't they? Or you roll them.
A little bit, yeah.
Everybody within 5 feet of the point. All right. So I'm gonna say, yeah, if you're throwing it at the point you last saw him.
Yeah.
All right. That one makes this. Oh, wait. You said you were throwing 2 of them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He makes both the saves.
Damn it.
Oh, you have to roll the damage again for the other one, though, right?
Super
Yeah.
expensive.
So that one was 3. That one was
And
3. Okay, so 6 damage total. All right.
I'm pretty sure that's a bonus action.
Yes.
Okay, and then... Well, I know what I would do if I don't want to metagame this with the fact that they're in there. I really want to say sorry, guys.
I mean, to a certain degree, you're aware that they have not moved yet. You're aware,
I'm not talking about them.
Oh, okay.
She knows where the giants are. She doesn't know where we are.
Yeah. You don't know where your teammates are inside there.
Yeah, those jackwagons.
They've moved around. Well said of them.
All right. I will just do.
I mean, they've got killer decks, so.
So I'll go for the same guy with where he was at.
Okay.
Level 3. Magic missile.
All right. Magic missile piles into the stone giant. 16 damage. And you see your missiles go flying into the fog, and you can see like the explosion of them hitting a form in the clouds, and as each of them hit, you briefly see the outline of the stone giant in the fog. All right. From inside the fog, you guys can't see what's happening. The white dragon wormling, though, being right next to Harshnag, and Harshnag... I'll go ahead and roll it. Just... white dragon... That is the white dragon's perception. Where in the world is stealth? I'm just going to roll dex, because I don't know where stealth is on there. Alright. White dragon is going to bite at Harshnag and do so ineffectually. You all hear a little, like, cawing sound coming from the fog cloud. Stone giants are next. They're starting their turn in the fire. Corinne, do you want to re-roll that?
It's ending, I think.
Or when they move into it, so the first time they do anything, I think they're going to trigger it.
It's the first... Yeah. When they enter the wall for the first time on a turn or end its turn there.
So I wonder if they don't move, would that not trigger it?
If they don't move, then they're ending their turn there.
That's true. Well, one of them is not ending its turn. It is turning towards Halfred, who is shooting arrows at its head. And it will attempt to see Halfred. And it cannot see Halfred's a flitting shape in the fog.
Not very wise, are they?
Eric, in your house rules, was that considered an attack? Like, is the attack like that perception roll? Or could they like make another attack if they can't see that target?
I have no idea.
Okay, I'm going to say that because he just couldn't see Halfred, he could make another attack against somebody else that he could see.
Does he have multi-attack?
I don't think so. But he never actually made an attack because he couldn't see Halfred.
Oh, so I guess the question is if that's his action or not.
Right, that's my question, yeah.
Which I guess it wouldn't be because we allow you to attack after that.
Yeah. So he can't see Halfred to attack him. So he is going to turn and attempt to make his way out towards the people that he knows are out there. And at that point, he will trigger the wall of fire.
And attacks of opportunity.
If you can see him.
We can see him.
I saw him earlier.
Well, you gotta do it again. Roll your perception checks, both of you.
I have advantage on opportunity attacks if that's...
That's for the attack
Matters.
roll, right?
Oh, yeah.
So if you see him, you can... Okay. Alfred
So-
probably will see him.
Shit.
Oh, he's shape in the fog for you, Kazan. Alfred, you can take an attack.
I am going to.
Reroll that 6. That's better. What was that 6 damage? Okay. Corinne, will you roll your wall of fire? He makes a save, so he takes 9.
God. Dex rolls you guys have.
Like his big lanky legs step over the wall of fire
Like,
and singe his groin. And he steps out of the fog cloud. Says, enemies!
oh no, he's on us.
He's gonna step right here.
No,
Now
no,
you
no,
get
no,
ha-
no.
half movement through the
Oh,
cloud.
yeah, okay, let's see.
It's difficult terrain.
Cloud?
Yeah, it is. 10, 15. I'm gonna count him
You don't
out.
want to trip and fall in the cloud. You gotta move gingerly.
I mean, yeah, but
Even if you're currently on fire.
You can make it that far.
Oh, I don't want to trip, fellas.
I'm on fire.
Still take our time.
Tim, you're gonna watch as he reaches into he's got a belt of pouches.
And he's taking it off.
Look upon this. He's gonna reach into one of his satchels and bring out like a 3-foot wide rock. He's gonna rear his lanky arm back. And oh my god!
What is that? What have you done?
That's a crit, is what that is. That is a crit.
That's
I noticed.
he does 40-10 base damage.
Oh my
So
god!
that's another 40-10 on top of it.
Yep.
Can you bend his luck?
Not that much.
Fucking
By,
roll a
by
29.
7 points, and I don't think anything can straight up just remove a crit. Like a crits are
I see.
I'm good, but I'm not that good.
damn. He catches you just full in the chest with that 3-foot boulder.
This
It
is the
just-
cartoon. It's just a side view, and the rock, and all that's left is like Tim's shoes. It's just backwards.
In his case, a leg.
Ironically, yeah, the leg that keeps falling off.
That's 51.
That is 51. And roll a strength saving throw to be knocked over prone.
Take it. Stand there and take it. Now wait, can he be? He can't be moved or something? Something like that?
I think
That's
it's an action.
I have to take an action to not be moved.
How would you? So you can't even use
I
that?
have to like plan it out ahead of time.
Like, it's the worst relic ever. It's an action you can channel that. Oh yeah, the next minute. That's so terrible. So you do have to use your action to just stand there and say, "Come at me, bros."
Now I will say,
I have to use my action to stand there.
if you wanted to, Tim, I'm reading this. You as a bonus, well, it's a bonus action, so you still couldn't do it
The
until
bonus
you,
action's not. It'd be better if it was a reaction. I could just meld
Reaction.
into it.
Yep,
It's a
yep.
All right.
But on your turn though, if you wanted to get the fuck out of this combat, you could melt into the stone.
Ah, You should have melded it to your boots. That's the one. It says you can use your reaction to avoid being knocked prone.
Oh, really?
If it was.
If it's your boots.
Your magic pair of boots. You have an advantage on strength saving throws and use your reaction to avoid being knocked prone.
Okay. Interesting.
Should turn that stupid orb into a pair of boots.
Or put on my shield. Have resistance to all damage dealt by ranged weapon
That
attacks.
would have helped also.
That would also be amazing, actually. That would come in really handy here.
Alright.
The other stone
I am
giant.
almost dead.
The other stone giant is also going to step out of the fog cloud.
Just in my misery.
Corinne, will you roll your fire damage? Your wall fire? He also makes a save. He takes 10.
You are muted.
Oh no, he is not gonna make that save.
Oh, you're going to bend that luck?
Oh, we are bending that luck.
All right.
He's gonna take the full brunt of that one because I have a feeling that shit's about to be flown at me.
That would be a good presumption.
Fuck.
In fact, he sees you twiddling your fingers at him as he's coming out of that fire and batting at himself slowly. And he looks at you and he says, "Enemy spellcasters."
No, friend
And he
spellcaster.
reaches into his pack and draws out a stone.
Friend,
that he
I'm a friend.
heaves at you.
Fuck.
You can work with 21, right?
Hang on, I can work with this. Hang on,
Your AC is 14. How do you work with 21?
because I'm gonna bend that luck and then I'm gonna throw a fucking shield out.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I hope. All right, what is
Man,
shield
it would have been great if he had rolled that against me.
Yep. You just shrug
Okay.
it off.
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna bend the luck first. I need a 3 or better.
Oh, boy.
Because if I tie, I don't take the damage, right?
If it tie, the attacker wins.
Oh fuck! So I gotta have a 4.
That's 1 in
That's-
4 odds then. That's not great.
Nope, no, it's not. But I don't. That's gonna take out most of me, like it did Tim. So
Ironically, me and Halford were the ones that went forward, and the backline's getting murdered.
Yep.
make sure I don't have anything else. All right. Nope. All right.
Yep.
How far are you away from me? All right, that works.
Oh,
Take
damn.
23 fire damage.
All right, let's see. Wow. These guys are rolling their dex checks.
Every single time.
No, this doesn't have a dex check, does it? Oh yeah, it does. Damn it.
For half.
Yeah, for half, yeah. So he takes another 11.
Calculator. Shit.
Okay, that was the Stone Giants.
God damn.
Kazan, you and I...
very clearly hear Bryce's screaming, "Fucking Kazan!" I said no.
Kazan, you and I need to both roll d4s to determine... I'm gonna just permanently change based on...
Fantastic.
All right.
Yep.
Next up.
Just in case there's any doubt.
Yep.
Yeah. By the way, we still haven't fought the actual boss mage yet either.
Well, the boss mage though is in a weird position where he can't see jack shit.
That's true. The fog cloud's right in the middle.
He's literally on the end of this hallway looking into just a cloud of smoke.
Oh, I guess I needed to roll for my concentration.
For your silence, right?
Mm-hmm. Which
is no longer doing anything.
Probably.
Yeah, I'll take it down.
I'm gonna have to roll for mine too.
What do you got going?
The meteors.
Oh, the meteors, right? Okay. Yeah, roll a. They did 23 damage, so you needed an 11.
And which one is this?
Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
You're
That'll
fine. All right. Well, fuck.
Protect us, fog cloud.
You all hear a voice on the other side of the fog cloud just yelling out to you, saying, "What manner of sorcery is this? Your allies will not save you, traitor Harshnag." But you all don't actually see anything happen on the other side of that fog cloud. All right, Kazan, your turn.
All right. I will step out of the cloud. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Fortunately, that's as far as I can go. But, well, shit. I gotta get actually one more closer. Hang on, let me try this again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. All right, I'm on the ledge.
Yes, you are.
And now I'm going to blast Fear. Let's see how your wisdom saves are, assholes. I was hoping to fear them back into the wall of fire, but I can't get to the other side of them. Is mine really just a 14? Man. So it's a 30-foot cone.
Okay. A 30-foot cone.
In, I guess, this direction? Or maybe this, I guess, be straight.
Yeah. Either one would probably work, I guess.
Everybody's got lines.
Yep. Okay, everybody in there has to make a DC 14 wisdom saving throw. All right, here's the top one, or the one closest to you first.
Damn it!
Barely makes it. Let me change it to actually who they are.
Wait, that... Okay.
That was him. I didn't have.
They have a +3. They're proficient on wisdom.
Oh wait,
What the
hold on.
fuck? Where is this proficiency coming from?
That's a good question, actually. Oh yeah, they do. They have a proficiency on wisdom saving throws.
Fuck.
Even though their wisdom is not very high.
Yeah, +0.
Yep.
Damn it.
And the other one critically fails.
All right, finally got a break. Jesus.
All right, so that's the far one. Whatever it's holding, so it drops. It had a club in its other hand, which it does drop.
He doesn't do anything yet. I think it's just when it's his turn, he's now has the frightened condition.
Okay.
And he has to use his turn to dash away from me. And then when he doesn't have line of sight of me, he can attempt the saving throw again.
Gotcha. All right. So on his turn, he will do that. You all hear Harshnag in another battle of will with the other frost giant over there. Harshnag is trying to physically remove his axe from that other frost giant. That was Harshnag.
Is it embedded in the other?
Wait, I thought he already got the axe.
He tackled the guy. He is on top of
okay.
him now as he is trying to remove his axe from the other giant's belt.
Okay.
All right, you guys don't see it because it's in a fog cloud. So I'm not even gonna tell you. You don't know what's going on in there.
Yep. We saw the rolls though. So
Yeah,
I
you
think
saw
it's
the
good.
roll, so you assume it's good.
We think we hear Harshnag give out a yell of triumph. I don't know.
On the Frost Giant's turn.
On the
he
Frost
takes the axe
Giant's-
back.
On the frost giant's turn, it's going to be a similar situation.
They're just gonna wrestle. Hey, that's fine. He knocks him out of the round.
All right, okay. You just don't know what's going on either. Corinne, you're up.
Okay. Let's see. I need to move forward.
Whatever you do, don't use Dex, because these guys fucking can't roll less than like 20.
Let's see. How far did I just move? I'm like super far. I was like here, right?
I think so, yeah. So your normal movement would only get you 30 feet. So,
Yeah, I can really only move like here or so. I'm really far away.
The scale of the map is misleading. Like, the size of your tokens
They're
don't...
huge
yeah.
maps.
And they're all back here, right? Because I mean, I can't. Well, there's this area of darkness I can't really see in.
Yeah, the fog cloud you can't really see through, but you can certainly see to the 2 stone giants in front of you.
Has anybody been doing the math? Because we figured out one of them had 120 hit points.
They wouldn't have been keeping track.
I might have lost a couple of
So
times, but I have 58.
I can't actually see the stone giants on the map. Should I be able to?
Oh, yeah, you should.
Yeah, I have just like darkness there.
Oh!
This is a weird shape.
No, you can't, because the 2 giants that are holding torches are not anywhere near you guys. So you don't have a source of light.
Okay.
So the darkness of this hallway. So you're
Does
gonna
the wall of fire give her light though? 'Cause it's
Yeah,
fire.
fire.
okay. I'll let that fly.
You know, like not much like what a torch would be, but you know.
Yeah.
Wait, Reese, can you see?
I can't see them anymore. No.
Oh, okay.
There's like a hard line. There we go.
That's better.
All right, that is the wall. I don't know why the wall of fire is doing that. Hold on, let me remove the. Let's get rid of the dimming. That's probably more accurate. All right, the wall of fire is exuding light. Maybe not that. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Most of which is shrouded in darkness.
Yeah.
Okay. I will. I guess I will cast lightning bolt. I'm just trying to figure out. I guess I mean I can really only hit I think this bottom guy.
Yeah, you might be able to hit both of them, but if you did, you would also hit.
Yeah, no, that slope that line.
I don't think Tim can take it.
I don't think Tim can take it.
Beautiful, but I think if I just like this,
Yeah.
I would just hit the bottom dude.
Okay. All right.
Holy shit!
This
Finally missed
This
it.
time, the giant was not quite prepared for your lightning blast. And he takes 25 damage, and he takes it right in the stony chest, and he sags considerably. He's not looking too great. Okay.
He cannot take reactions till the end of his next turn, just if that comes up.
It might. If Gaza moves away from him, it certainly will come up. Halfred, you're up.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Halfred, you're... Well, how high are you? You're
Flying.
Okay, how high are you flying?
Over the wall.
You're gonna have to
40.
go. You're gonna have to go up to at least 30 feet to actually avoid the effects of the fire.
Yeah, I am. I mean, we
Okay.
said I was at his chest level, so it should be above 30
Okay,
feet.
sure, yeah.
But am I out of the fog cloud enough to
You
see
are.
him without rolling?
Now you
Okay.
are, yes.
So I will start laying into him.
As you do. Damn it, Alfred!
Hold on, let me think about this. That's all poor.
Yeah, it's pretty bad damage too.
I don't want that. I don't want that one.
Is it worth it? Probably not.
Crumple it up, throw it away.
Try again. There we go.
That hits for how much?
15.
15. Okay.
And then, as a bonus action, I will another point.
22 for 9. All right, you do a slash across his throat, and he begins bleeding out, but he holds his hand to it, and he just kind of stares at you menacingly. He is still up, but he is mortally wounded, probably.
And I'm going to use my last 5 feet of movement to go there.
Which would incur an attack of opportunity. However, he is not taking reactions right now.
Thanks.
He is still jolted by electricity. Tim, how you doing?
It's a rhetorical question.
Death is my god now.
Hey, if you... this guy has the most 9 points, I think. If I calculated it right.
Yeah.
You might be able to suck his soul.
He still
That's
has
what I'm
the
hoping.
leech floating around, right?
Huh?
Yep.
The spectral leech.
Oh yeah, the leech is still up. Yes, also. Never actually put on the board. There you go. There's your leech.
So if I take an additional action, can a bonus action go towards that?
Towards what?
And instead of taking 2 actions, can I do 2 bonus actions?
No. Bonus action is like
Okay.
a separate thing. Yeah.
Should have 9 hit points left.
If he's been counting it correctly.
Ugh. I want Soul Eater to can't. Oh wait, I can do. Let's do it.
Alright.
I'm doing a thing.
No time to hold back. You held back too far.
It's a 3. I mean, yeah. Tim, as Soul Eater whiffs and passes by the skin of the stone giant, you hear the rattles of Soul Eater going off, but you don't actually make connection to do anything.
Alright, Soul Eater is gonna get a second chance.
Action surge! Alright. That's close, but not quite.
God.
Once again,
Alright.
you feel the
Yeah.
rattles go off.
And I will let my leech finish him off, I'm sure.
Go, Leechy.
Oh, Leech MVP. Yeah, your Leech burrows into the like under his chin and just goes inside his head, and you don't see what happens, but the stone giant, his eyes go white and he falls over dead. Okay. Brysis.
And also, I'm just gonna move my leech closer to the other giant.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and toss 2 of the meteors at the other giant.
Okay.
1 and 2.
So the first one, he fails, so he takes 9. And the second one, he fails again. They got all their good rolls out early on, I guess.
Thank
Takes the
God.
full 11. All right.
All right. And then can't do that because it's concentration. Mm. All right, if... Yeah, I can do something real quick. All right, we're gonna do this just in case it doesn't go off right the first time.
Okay.
Come on, character sheet, keep up.
Yeah.
I really want this to hit that guy. I did hit the advantage button, so that way it would roll with the advantage.
Okay. So your tides is in effect. Okay, advantage chaos bolts. 26, that will hit.
And I'm gonna re-roll 3 of those dice.
Okay. Two d8s, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll the 1, 2, and 2.
Okay, so it's -5 plus whatever you roll.
Actually, I'll do the 3 as well, so I'll just re-roll 4 dice.
Okay, so 6 plus whatever.
This is what I'm gonna use. So
6
what
plus
level?
your 48.
48. 8. I don't know if I did this right or not. We'll find out. That's
Yep.
a little better.
That's better.
Nice.
26 damage. You got a preference on type?
Well, it's a stone guy, so he doesn't have any issues with any of it, really.
Kazan probably told you all that he has no vulnerabilities.
There's no vulnerability.
Let's do
He's good at throwing rocks.
force.
Okay.
We never do force.
Slam into him with some force. Brysis, your uncontrollable magic has triggered your chaos. Please roll a d100.
62.
62. For the next minute, you must shout when you speak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, it's thaumaturgy going off constantly.
Yeah, constantly, yep. All right.
And then, well, for the last little bit of my thing, I'm just gonna move backwards just a bit.
Okay.
I had to have done some pretty good damage to him this time around, right?
Yes, yeah, you saw that thing do... Oh, wow. All right. From inside the fog cloud, you hear Harshnag yell out in pain.
Oh no.
Did he yell at damn ankle biters?
Next up is the stone giant.
He's frightened.
Go for it.
Oh, who is
No,
frightened?
you want to.
Who is frightened?
Frightened.
So his only option is to what? Move as far away from you as he can? Dash?
I'll redo it. I don't feel like scrolling up. Creature must take the dash action to move away from me by the safest available route on each of its turns unless there's nowhere to move.
So I just want you to know how saved you are by this fear. The giant had no other recourse. All right, the giant is going to... He's going to look at you, just big, wide, black eyes, Kazan. And he's going to immediately turn and begin scrambling up the ledge here into the fog cloud. As he does so, he moves through your wall of fire, Corinne. So, if you could roll that again.
Really good spell.
Ooh.
Wow.
Combo.
All right, you see his, like, all of his loincloth burns off. He is naked.
Oh no, he's naked now.
And he is just charred, and he is looking terrible. And he is going to dash behind into the fog cloud, and none of you can see him anymore.
Well, shit. Well, now he can attempt to.
Now that
Creature takes this. Oh wait, that's your thing.
At the end of its turn.
The creature. If the creature ends its turn in a location where it doesn't have line of sight of me, the creature can make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Probably should have done that privately because you wouldn't know whether he.
No, I wouldn't actually. Yeah, you could have hidden that, but you didn't.
But it didn't. All right, that is the Stone Giant's turn. You again cannot hear what's happening inside the fog cloud.
Definitely keep that fog cloud up because he won't be able to hit us next turn either.
Why is this thing not working? Hold on, I'm gonna. Yeah, there we go. All right. You guys can't see into the fog cloud, so you don't know what's going on still. All right.
You could have literally blocked it out with dynamic lighting.
I suppose I should actually. Now that none of you can actually see anything.
Really hide that information.
Yep.
Although it doesn't work if you're inside the fog cloud.
No, it doesn't. Yeah. Okay. Kazan, your turn.
Well, I was going to go after that stone giant, but he flew the coop, so...
Yep, he got the hell out of there.
Although I could probably feel my concentration go down in terms of knowing.
You would know whether you had the spell up or not. That is a concentration?
It is.
Yeah, okay.
I have to concentrate and keep the fear. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I guess I'll envelop myself into the fog cloud and can I? Well, I guess so. Ranged attacks are a crapshoot. Is there a
Complete
perception roll
crapshoot?
involved?
No, you literally roll your ranged attack with disadvantage, and you only hit anything if you roll a 20.
Jesus. All right, I will.
You described it in the house rules as blind firing.
Yeah, it makes sense. You're basically blinded in here. And spells, I guess I would have to be able to see somebody to target.
Yep. You just straight up can't do that.
So this is the one place where detect thoughts would be useful in terms of because I actually like find people's minds.
Yeah.
But I already used both my warlock spell slots, so I will just cast, I guess, Shield of Faith on myself. Concentrate on that. I'm buffing myself even though I haven't been attacked yet. But that's just a bonus action. So
right.
I will tentatively like move forward and be perceiving the whole time until I can try to find somebody.
From there you can roll a perception check. Just roll a perception check. You see nothing.
Okay.
Fuck
oh wait, I used my. I don't know why I moved. I used the.
Oh, you used it to get that far anyway.
Yeah, I haven't. Well, I know why because I could dash with my action.
Oh yeah, you could do that.
All right. So I'll step one more forward and just keep doing that until I see him, basically.
Yeah. You see nothing yet.
Even though I won't be able to actually attack him.
Yeah. All right, you make it, that far. And,
okay,
and
so I
you
know he's
see
there.
the shape of him in front of you.
I'm gonna do my best to like stare him down and get ready with like a cyclave and know where he is.
All right, Harshnag. None of you see this happening.
On and that on. All the buffs.
Thank God none of you saw that. Well, that was also in the fog cloud, but
it was.
But it was still a failure.
Well, that worked to get it back.
Okay. Nah, he's not gonna do anything. Swing about wildly. Corinne, you're up.
Fog Cloud is the real MVP.
Yeah, it's.
Should really nerf it.
Nerf it again.
Okay. Move forward more. Let's see. Let's move here. One's so far away.
You can't see him though, Corinne, at all. Like you don't know how far away he is. You don't. All you see is a wall of fog.
Any of them, I
Nope.
can't.
Yeah, I had to move up next to him and roll perception checks.
Past
Right.
that gray line, you can see nothing but a wall of fog.
Wait, who is here in the wall of fire? Who is this?
Halfred's flying over it currently.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
All
Okay.
the smoke from the fire is gonna suffocate him.
He's very uncomfortable right now. Just the heat is rising onto his nether regions. It's all bad.
I'm sure he didn't
I'll-
enjoy that.
I'll cast.
It's a cold area. It might feel good.
Gosh, let's see. It's just 30 feet. Oh, goodness. This is.
That fog cloud
difficult.
sucks.
It's the key to our survival.
And I know, I'm not.
It does create some awkward situations.
Well, I'm just trying to think if I can do anything right now. Because I can either dash. I mean, dash is like the only thing I can do.
Can you move the wall of fire at all?
I don't think so. I think I would just have to like end it
Yeah,
and
no, I don't think so.
recast it.
Yeah.
Shut up, DM. You're not on our side.
Hey, you guys have kept two of my guys out of this fight the entire time.
You almost
So-
murdered half the party with two attacks.
That's true.
So I think I'm just gonna cast haste on myself.
Okay.
I was thinking about casting on Halfred, but he's out of my range. So then my target speed is doubled, right? So I can move another 30 feet.
Yep.
That breaks your wall of fire.
It breaks my wall of fire,
okay.
right?
And plunged into darkness again.
Yeah, that's right.
So I can move here, and so I still can't.
You still can't.
See anyone.
Nope.
Okay,
It's like being
All right.
Yeah.
that's my turn.
Okay. Halfred, you
Raymond, come.
are in the Halfred, you are in the air in this fog cloud, completely disoriented. You know which way is generally speaking out from when last time you attacked that stone giant that left. If you were to try to fly into the opposite direction, like this way, you would have to roll a perception perception check to even fly in the right direction.
Did the other giant die?
The other giant ran away.
I feared its
Yeah.
ass into the northern hallway.
Hopper yells. Does anybody still want this fog cloud?
The only issue is I'm worried about that enemy mage. Because right now he's not able to really target anybody. If we drop it, he starts blasting us with fucking whatever he's got.
Okay.
But we also start hitting him, so I don't know.
Perception to go in the correct direction.
Yep. Okay. What direction are you trying to go in? Trying to go towards where the giant fights are happening?
Towards the mage, yeah.
All right.
Towards the giant furnace.
You
I'm
don't.
gonna
I'm gonna let
add
you go like
echolocation to my resume.
you can go 30 feet in any cardinal direction. Like if you like, I'll let you go like here.
I can only go 25 feet,
Oh, 25 feet. I'll let you go like here.
but I will.
Just fly in a direction.
Straight line.
I can only go straight lines. What you're saying?
Yep. Because you don't know where you're going. You literally are just flying through a fog cloud right now.
Okay. Anyway, echolocation. I will use a bonus action
Okay.
to fly right next to him.
Where are you moving
I'll
to?
let you decide. I'll let you decide, I guess.
When you make it here, roll a perception check. As you fly up to this giant, you see the giant form. You're just passing by it, but you recognize it as a giant to your right.
Do you have a big picture of this guy?
Is he taking damage?
I do not have a handout, but I will show you. That is what he looks like.
Is he taking damage?
He's got like braided hair along his bald. No, I don't think he has.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah, I moved into position, but I was able to hit him. Oh, nice.
Okay.
That's the balance for you getting minimums on all the others.
Yep. 16 damage. Okay. That hits.
Shit.
You slash out with that. Well, okay. You're just looking.
That's my last one, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Use them all up in this fight.
This is the beginning of this dungeon? I'm burning through all of our stuff.
Oh shit, 15.
15 hits. You slice through his fur cloak.
He's a mage, he doesn't have the AC.
For
So
how much damage was
14.
that? 14? That's pretty
14.
good.
No more lucky points. That's the end of my turn.
Okay, Tim.
He's still alive?
You need to heal.
I'll do my second wind. Ooh.
Nice. All right.
And actually, first, before I did that, I was going to channel my divinity,
Channel divinity.
take out my sacred book, throw it on the ground, and preserve life for myself.
Preserve my life, book.
Leeches just start swarming around me.
A disgusting pool of leeches just.
Yeah. So my cleric level is 5, so it's 25 hit points,
Okay.
which I don't think is past my... Oh, it would be. I can heal up to 31. So healed 20. That's good.
Yeah.
Plus the 10. I'm at 41. We're looking alright.
Yeah.
We're in the yellow.
All right. Yeah.
That was my bonus. My regular action. And I'll enter the fog cloud.
Into the fog cloud.
Come into the fog cloud.
And that is my
who got
turn.
hasted?
Corinne did it on herself.
Corinne hasted herself. Yes. All right, Brysis, your turn.
Okay.
You're way the hell away right now.
Well, I didn't want to die, and I forgot that dude was feared.
That's yeah. So did
No one
all
else
of
is
us.
taking damage, right?
No, Brysis took a bunch. She took a rock to the chest as well. Not as much. Not. It wasn't as big a rock as your rock, mind you, but it was still a big rock.
Yeah.
She's squishier though.
I was trying to see if I could use the preserve life on her also, but I don't think it would matter.
Mm.
Oh, it's the halfway thing.
Yeah, halfway, and she had to be within 30 feet.
Yeah, but you have to divide the total number of points.
That's also
So I mean,
true.
it's only, yeah.
Both of those reasons. Right, Bryce, you literally can't see anything right now. It's just
Yeah.
Throw your creatures out.
your spellcasters have been gimped by this wall.
Polymorph yourself. Do it.
I think I will. There's still 2 giants in there.
And the feared one is not dead. He just got sent off into a hallway.
I'm going to polymorph myself into Tyrannosaurus.
Okay. Excellent.
Because then if I get
polymorph
to
into
have a rock
Andrew
thrown
Man.
at me again, it won't hurt so bad.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. However, if you are the Tyrannosaurus, if you take damage as the Tyrannosaurus, that will incur concentration throws. However, you will be able to roll those concentration throws with the Tyrannosaurus's Constitution saving throw.
We looked at this and we
Did
saw
you?
that the Tyrannosaurus has a great con save.
Yes. So all in all, it adds up pretty well. But
Yeah.
just want to make sure you understand the mechanics here.
I do. I looked into this earlier.
All right.
And since I have to speak while yelling for the next minute, the Tyrannosaurus is doing nothing but roaring.
Yep. Is that 3x3? That is 3x3. Let me give you control. Hold on just a second. You have control. So, Bryce, if you hold shift and double click on that icon, the Tyrannosaurus, you should be able. That should take you to the character sheet.
She get more speed with the T-Rex.
T-Rex has,
60.
or Bryce, if you want me to move, I'll move. Yeah, the Tyrannosaurus' speed is 60.
I can move, I just can't see the sheet.
I'll do the sheet if you want me to.
Okay. Alright.
Or yeah.
I've already gone 30. I'm gonna go stand on the dead giant.
Okay.
Start eating.
I'm gonna put your thing. Well, I'm just gonna move to the GM layer.
That'll take
Ah.
your initiative off though.
So it will.
And everything went black.
And your vision too, because you don't have vision. All right, never mind. Just pretend that's not there. Pretend the
Yep.
Bryce's token is gone.
We'll just move the token like up here.
Just keep
There.
the
Just move it out of the way.
Yeah.
put her on the T-Rex.
All right. You now have a T-Rex.
Eat more teeth.
All right, don't walk up on me now.
Everyone's playing hide and seek.
Yep. Halford and Kazan, Halford, you see the frost giant that you just stabbed or shot, turn to look at you, and he says, I do not need to see you to know where you two are. And from behind you both, you feel... You can't see it, but you hear like what sounds like crystals forming behind both of you. And suddenly... You feel icy shards explode from a point behind you somewhere into both of you.
He doesn't have to see us to do this.
He just has it's a point. So he's just doing it like behind where or in front of him.
But
Would
I'd
you
like
say
to
we
draw-
have?
sight.
Draw this circle.
Okay.
Would you say we have half or greater cover, given in the fog cloud?
No, the cover is like the icicles hitting things, not necessarily like. He actually, Alfred. Now that you mentioned that, he's gonna have to move back to not hit himself.
Yeah.
So
So, why is one of the components sight then?
That's somatic, I think. Right?
oh yeah, that is somatic. Yeah, verbal and somatic. He has to say something
Right. That's
And wave his hands.
and wave his hands.
yeah.
All right, he's gonna move back 5 feet. Now you're the
So he
crystal.
takes an attack opportunity from Kazan then.
If you can see him, yeah.
So I got to roll perception.
Yep.
God damn it!
All right. The ice shards explode from behind you all. And are you seeing if you can actually do it? You might be right. You might not be able to actually hit both of you, but I think you... Oh, I don't want to move that. Damn it. Fog cloud. I don't want to click you.
Send it to the back.
Yeah, it is in the back, but I can't click that green circle. There we go. Now I got it. It's real close, but I'm gonna say
Yeah.
he can do it. Yeah, Kazan and Halfred, roll the dex saving throw, please.
My excellent dex roll.
Yep. So that's 20 damage for you, Kazan, and 10 for you, Alfred.
Well, there goes my armor of Agathis, and since that's not a melee attack, he doesn't take any damage.
I have to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, yes, you do.
And what do I need?
A 10.
A 10?
Yep. You are fine. And that is his turn. Kazan, you're up.
All right, motherfucker. Are you gonna make me perceive him again?
Yes, absolutely. You cannot see
Damn it.
anything. You are literally blind.
This has been my kryptonite. I can't even attack.
Groping about in the fog.
All right, you asshole.
That was his crit roll. You still see him.
Can I move and still see him?
Yes. Well, if you
Alright.
move away, I'm gonna make you roll.
No,
again, but
no. I just want to like get into flanking position,
Yes, you can do that.
which would be like here.
Yes, it would.
All right. Oh, my armor's gone.
But do you know you're flanking?
That's a good point.
Yeah, I have no idea where Halford is actually.
Yeah, that's true, and neither does he. So I don't. Yeah. I don't
All
know.
right. Yeah, forget the flanking.
I think the flanking, it's dependent on the enemy though. Like him feeling something on both
But
sides.
you literally.
But I
aren't
wouldn't
en-
know where to go.
Yeah, and you technically are not
Techni-
engaged with him right now.
Technically, I'm
because
flanking right now with Harshnag right there, but
Yeah.
I don't.
Nobody can see anybody else. So.
Yeah. All right. So just regular attacks.
Mm-hmm.
My first damn attacks.
All right. 12.
Because I cast. All right. So I still have 2 first level paladin slots left. So I will do my divine smite at first level and deal an extra 8 damage.
All right.
And then my blunt end. It's probably not
not
gonna
it.
hit him.
Nope.
All right. Multi attack. Ah.
Also does not hit. Slash against a fur cloak. Okay. Harshnag.
Harshnag, the mage.
You do not hear him engage. He probably doesn't even know that mage is behind him.
Harshnag, the mage is behind you.
You don't know that. You don't know where Harshnag's at.
Harshnag, wherever you are, help me with this mage.
You just hear
Which is probably behind you.
from the dense cloud. You just hear the clanking of Harshnag's axe hitting things. Himself. That's right.
That's fine. He can tank the frost giant.
That's not the right roll.
So many rolls.
Yeah. All right. Things locking up on me. Okay, Corinne, your turn.
Okay.
Still cannot see anything. This
Yeah.
fog cloud, just FYI, we're pushing on 10 and it's the fog cloud's fault.
Yeah.
So if
we
I'm
might be nearing the end where we could probably drop it.
Oh,
Although,
well, the end of this round will be like 10 o'clock, so we might just call it the end of the round.
my only concern is that stone giant can't see us either. And
He
if we drop
cannot.
the fog cloud, he can start throwing rocks at us.
Yep.
I don't like the sound of that.
No. So right now it protects you guys from the mage and everybody from the stone giant.
So if I'm like right up next to them, then I can roll a perception check to maybe hit them with something.
That's right.
Is that
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay?
It's a pain in the ass.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So I can move. I mean, I can move up, like right up on this dude.
Yep.
Make way for the T-Rex though, because that's going to be the ace with the damage. Assuming the T-Rex can perceive it.
I'm gonna give you your. It takes up your entire face.
I mean, the mage is damaged. That stone giant up there is damaged. I don't know how damaged the frost giant is, but I assume Harshnag's been doing something.
You don't know. I mean, yeah, you guys.
I sure have.
You're just hearing.
Very little.
You're just hearing grunts and groans coming from that side of the fog cloud. You don't know. You don't know what they're doing over there.
Let's.
Well, Harshnag got the axe, so he's the one carrying the baby.
That's right. Yep.
That's the rule.
That's how it works.
I mean, can I, if I use my horn of the Uvar rune, I mean, I don't have to really like see them because it's like an area attack, right?
That's true.
I mean, I've got like that, or I also have like, lightning breath and lightning bolt, that kind of stuff. That's just kind of more.
You can also, I don't know if you have any wind stuff, you can also blow the fog away.
The Horn of the Uvar rune might do that. I mean, if you blow that at like an area, it might disperse the fog cloud in that area.
Okay, so I'm gonna use that. So I'm gonna use Thunderous Blast. So I blow a 60-foot cone of thunder from the horn. Creatures in the area make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw. Those who fail take 5d8 thunder damage and are pushed 10 feet away from you.
Wait, where are you doing this?
What direction?
Well, it's a 60-foot cone like in front of me, right? So you guys are like kind of behind me now, right? So it would be out like this.
I mean, let's see, a 60-foot cone. You would either hit this frost giant and Harshnag, or you could hit this frost giant and Harshnag.
Which one? Wait, where's Harshnag?
He's the one right next to you.
The blue one.
The blue one.
In the middle.
Oh, I see that. I don't want to do that. Okay.
You could also argue
then,
that you don't know where any of these guys are, so you're just
I
blind firing.
don't. That's
Harshnag
so
may just have to take it.
Oh God. Well, so can I Should I be rolling a perception check or whatever?
Not for an AoE thing. No. You're not trying to attack anybody specifically. And you're not in melee range of anybody right now.
Then I would like to use my lightning breath action. But yeah, I would like to just target the mage guy at the bottom. I mean, it's not, I don't have to specifically target him. It is still just like an area attack, but I am targeting him because I know where he is.
Roll a perception check. Based on, you hearing the fight going on, you may have a general idea of where the fight is happening.
I don't, apparently.
Oh, you don't. In fact, it's so bad that
hold on. I'm gonna re-roll it. I'm gonna re-roll it with my inspiration.
Okay. Let me know what I'm gonna do though. You're doing your lightning breath. You're trying to do it at the enemy that you think is standing at a certain place. But if you fail this perception check, I'm gonna have you roll a d6 and you're just gonna do it in that direction. A random direction.
That sounds fun.
It does sound fun.
Yeah, you're gonna roll a d6. On a 1, you're doing it to the north. On a 2, you're doing it this direction. 3, this is gonna be more than 6, isn't it?
Do a d12.
Do a d12.
Yeah,
okay. The clock.
Yeah, a d12. And this is noon, 1 o'clock. What is 2? Here?
I mean, how about if you just do a 360 dice?
All right.
I rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2.
It looks to me
Northeast.
like it's clearing Harshnag.
Through Harshnag, through the White Dragon, and through the Frost Giant. You just walk into this fog cloud. You're like, I don't know what's going on.
Somebody is getting lightning, though.
All right, that was Harshnag. I gotta actually do the things. Wait. That was Harshnag. Harshnag succeeds. The White Dragon succeeds. And the Frost Giant fails. All right, so the Frost Giant takes 11. The Dragon takes 5, and Harshnag takes 5. You hear a gruff voice ahead of you, Corinne, that you don't know Harshnag well enough to really differentiate it from any other giant voice. But it says something along the lines of, who the hell was that now?
Alfred says, you okay, Harshnag?
I will be once this giant is dead. Alfred, it is your turn.
You're not done yet? So do I need to roll perception again to aim at the mage?
Yes, you do.
How wounded is the mage?
You cannot tell in the fog cloud.
God damn it.
You cannot see his body clearly enough.
Okay.
All right, you see his general shape in front of you. All right, that hits. 15. That hits for 5. That does not hit.
My numbers keep getting lower and lower.
Yeah, it just damage and hits. It just.
You're getting real tired, guys.
Exactly. This is wearing me out.
Fog cloud has really hurt my game.
Tim, your turn.
Okay.
You don't know where you're
In
here.
our fog party.
You're hearing a lot of action going on to your east, but
To your east.
And I don't remember what direction did the other giant run to.
Straight
to the
north.
North, yeah.
All right, I want to start sending my leech that direction.
All right. How far can you leech?
20.
Move? 20 feet.
20 feet at a time.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay, we're at the end of the round. It's 10:01. I think we'll call it here and finish this fight. This fight went on so long.
Yeah, we started at like 10:30, I think, or something.
Yeah, I think so.
And we finished at 10:01.
Yep.
My God.
Well, yeah.
I wish it were 10:01.
Different time zones. Yeah. No experience tonight because you guys are in the middle of a fight.
Oh, I think we've gained some experience.
I mean,
this
if you want
entire session,
Life.
we went like 400 feet total. Like there was just hardly any progression.
Yep, you guys did not.
We've
move.
learned a lot tonight.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Get my outro music. Thank you to Eric, Heather, Reese, Rochelle, and Raymond. I'm Chris. We're here doing D&D 5th Edition Storm King's Thunder every week. We will see you next time.
I'm gonna have to long rest this week.
Long rest in a dungeon.
Always a good idea.